Alright, and welcome back to the channel, everybody, and I hope you're doing fine. So today we're gonna talk about, was the last event, the Inferno event, a success for Hunt Showdown? And I'm gonna split this question into multiple segments. Of course, you can drop your, your 2 cents in the comment section. Maybe even before watching the video, so you're not getting influenced by, obviously, my biased opinion. So to summarize the event real quick, I wanna start with fun factor. And honestly, this is probably one of my favorite events ever. And this is not me being a Crytek partner being, oh my god, my Crytek is amazing. It's right up there with Light the Shadows. Light the Shadows was amazing. They had less mechanics, but they were implementing lots of new things. And they did the same thing with this event. So we got now these event trades and we got the pacts. And I have to say, I like this. I think this is a very new approach to the game and the events and giving us new stuff. Because if we're gonna be honest, the last couple events, they were kind of lame. Sorry, Crytek. Like, it was mostly a reskin of the props, but the system was always the same. To be fair, the system is still the same, but at least it got a little bit spiced up. And that's all I actually want right now. It also saved a little bit 2022 for Hunt Showdown, because 2021 we had custom memo, we had a new boss, we had a new map, and then 2022 was... yeah, we got a couple variants and some events, but the spice was kind of missing there. So on the fun scale, I would rate it rather high in terms of mechanics. Now, what would I improve with this event? Honestly, these event traits, I love that they are a little bit more daring with what they implement to the game, but the balance is off. I'm not blaming Crytek for having an unbalanced trade system going on, because if you're gonna be honest, even if you have internal testers, thousands and thousands of people are playing Hunt, and there's lots of people who try to exploit or to break it and to find combos that you do not think about while you test that. The one issue that I have is that the event is going 2 months, and for 2 months there was no live adjustment of the trades. I think after a week, at least after 2 weeks, it was goddamn obvious that Infernal Pact was kinda whatever. I see almost nobody play it. Only maybe when they played the new Event Hunter, the Widow, because she's pre-pledged with Inferno. But otherwise you don't see it. It was kinda weak. I think a little tune would have been nice, for example, the moment the pledge mark is restoring the burned bar, you're not on fire anymore. This was the thing that I expected to happen. It restores the bar and puts out the fire. So you get hit by sparks, you hit yourself with a hellfire, you lose 25 bar, bam, full heal again. Awesome. You know, would have been a nice little cool ace up your sleeve to save your ass. But no, you just keep burning, which is mid PvP, of course, an issue. Because, well, duh, you have to put that out. So I think Inferno was the weakest by far, and then you have Grounded being absolutely broken, okay? That's the only description of how Grounded works. Luna, I think, was in a good spot. Luna is probably how it should be in terms of value. In a good spot, not too strong, not too weak. Now, you always have to keep in mind it depends a little bit on the skill level that you're playing, right? This is not me bashing now, unexperienced people or new people. But if you play on a lower MMR, Luna is giving you more value because, well, there are less headshots, there are more body taps. Revives are not really covered, so reviving is way easier. And then Luna is, of course, stronger. But if you play on a higher MMR, people click your heads anyway, and then Grounded kicks in. And then Grounded is just busted. Which brings me to the next point. I want to discuss a little bit the traits. And I absolutely want Death Cheat, or Cheat Death, to be gone. It's getting a little bit tiresome. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Every hunter has fanning, every hunter has doctor, every hunter has levering. It's nuts. You do not level up hunters anymore. I only lose hunters if I really fuck up hard, okay? Otherwise, maybe an unlucky spawn fight, but if you have some patience, you check a couple compounds and it's like, pledge mark, if I die, whatever. Honestly, gear is not as important as having all the traits. Gear is something that I can buy. The traits, well, you have to play for them and you have to earn them. And it's not even the fact that you save the hunter. I don't think I have a big issue with that. But you die and you still progress. And that is awkward. I don't understand. Like, if you get put down and if you exit the match in a coffin, you lost. Part of the game. It's fine, alright? Part of the game. Otherwise, if you always win, no fun. But why do you still progress? I think the perk would have been strong enough by just restoring your hunter pre-match. You know? Take away the gear, bring them back to 150 HP, and boom. That's it. And honestly, Grounded would still be the strongest. For the reason that I just mentioned. Having all these traits available, always Doctor, always Pack Mule, always Greyhound, always Lightfoot, always Pitcher, it's nuts. It's nuts, and I can't wait for this mechanic to be gone. There will be a big wave of a cataclysm for level 50 hunters, because we're all gonna lose them. The self-revive perk, I would like to stay. I discussed it already in this video right here. I'm gonna link it in the description and the pinned comment if you wanna check it out. What else is there to say? I think it's a success. We're also gonna have a look at the stats, and they are pretty good. Hunt Showdown is a game that over the years actually grows. Is it the next Fortnite or maybe even Escape from Tarkov? Not right now. Honestly, probably never will be. Why? Because it's too niche. People like modern guns, people like their full auto weapons, people like futuristic weapons. That works. The guns from 1895, dude, I think they're cool. But we're gonna be honest, that is like not mainstream. And if you do not have a mainstream settings, you cannot grab the mainstream audience. Not specifically a bad thing, because the bigger the player base, the more smooth brains you have in your community, right? So what I would like to see changed is, for the next event, maybe balance the perks a little bit better, and during the event, live adjust them. Live adjust them. It was kind of sad that, I guess I don't have numbers, 90% were running Grounded. So that was kind of a shame. I want to play around with Luna. It kind of worked. I want to play around with Inferno. That didn't work at all. The next thing is the Inferno itself. It looks amazing. The exception is actually when you have the thick smoke, but I think this is a performance reason. You're also not really looking at fire. Somebody linked that to me on Twitter, and it's actually working with these, I think it's called meshes, and then they put fire on it, and then it looks like fire. That's why your PC is not getting absolutely melted with this. I think it's pretty neat. I think that's how it works. You can correct me in the comment section if I'm wrong. But I did not like the Inferno. I'm sorry. Playing on these maps is exhausting. Especially if you have the events for 2 months. It's another map where I cannot snipe if I am in the sniper mood. It's already difficult on Fog. Inferno straight up blocks a couple line of sights completely. And if you have to see people in windows on Inferno maps, it's borderline impossible to see people when the glass is still intact in the windows. And even if the glass is broken, it's hard. So I think the idea with the Inferno is great, but it was a bit too much. I remember the first time playing the Inferno map and I was like stunned. That's how great it was. I was like, this is looking cool, this is amazing. I would like to see that in the future too. More wildcards. Maybe the one from the Serpent Moon returns, where we have this little greenish nighttime setting. And then maybe the Inferno. Make it like a 5% chance to spawn. But every Friday, there was a 100% chance for Inferno. And that is an absolute overkill. Please, no more 100% settings during a day. Last Friday, I was like, dude, maybe I just play Dark and Darker. Duh. Maybe I just play Dark and Darker or Escape from Tarkov. Okay? I know some people don't have a lot of time. I know they want to see it, so they cranked it up maybe, I don't know. They cranked it up to 100%, so it's guaranteed if you do not have a lot of time, you will see it. But just make it 50%, that would be fine. Playing Friday Hunt Showdown, the 6th, 7th, and 8th week of the event was not fun. I'm sorry, at least not for me. Always keep in mind my personal opinion. Please don't hurt me, okay? Okay, I'm a very sensitive person. But not everything is perfect. I would like to see a live rework of traits not 100%, you know, Inferno or whatever they have planned for the future. And maybe something that is not as intrusive, is that the right word? I'm not 100% sure, but this is just me again. Some people probably absolutely like it. And I think we have one more topic to discuss, because people will definitely mention this in the comment section. The duration of the event. And I'm not going to discuss this. Now you're probably, the fuck? This is an important topic. Look, this is something that you will never get right. Crytek will always be in a losing position when it comes to event duration. That's a fact, dude. Like, of course, content creators and the hardcore gamers, after a week or two, we're done. We're done. But we play this game like 40, 50 hours a week. It's not fair for the common player base. And you're like, well, I'm a casual, I only play a couple hours a week and I'm done since like forever. Yes, you. But I know people who are not done with the event. So no matter what you do, people will complain that it's too long and people will complain that it's too short. You will not hit the sweet spot. I personally would aim for 6 weeks, okay? But again, then you have people in the comment section, well, I was done after 2. Mike, fuck. And then you will have people, I didn't finish this in 8 weeks, please don't put it to 6 weeks. So this is something that I will not discuss because you can't win. So, Crytek, GG. Have fun solving that one. And that's it for today. I'm really looking forward to reading your comments, because lots of people are asking me what I thought about the event, or what I think about the event. And I don't want to make one at the beginning. I want to play it first, get some experience, and then share it. Also some feedback for future events. Let me know what you think about it. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this podcast episode. But I got the question so much, so I was like, bam, video. And I also want to say thank you to my patrons. You guys are amazing. The support is stunning. A little bit overwhelming, to, you know, be quite honest with you guys. And I hope that we will have some nice future content creation together. Thank you for watching. More Hunt stuff, Dark and Darker, maybe some Tarkov. We will see. I see you in the next one. Until then, have a good day and bye-bye.